For the EGAT Project, deugro Korea was contracted by its client Hyundai Engineering to move 120,000 freight tons of petrochemical cargo from multiple locations in Asia to the project site in Police, Poland. A tight time frame, temperatures down to -17 degrees Celsius, heavy snowfall, ice and strong winds called for sophisticated planning, specialized transport engineering and strict QHSES measures. 67,800 freight tons of the most critical oversized and heavy lift units were loaded in South Korea and China, including nearly 100-meter-long cargo units and single weights of up to 898 metric tons. Operations began in Gunsan and Masan, South Korea, and took nearly 4 days. Local deugro teams supervised the loading of 249 cargo units with a total weight of 16,000 freight tons on board the MV Petersgrad. Another 40 oversized and heavy lift units, totaling nearly 16,000 freight tons, were loaded at the port of Zhangjiajing, China. After 3 loading days, all cargo was safely secured and the vessel ready for its 10,500 nautical mile voyage to Port Morskie, Poland. Upon arrival of the heavy lift vessels, deugro Korea and DTEC's transport engineers supervised the discharge of the cargo units onto barges. Icebreakers and special tugs had to be organized to break the ice prior to berthing. During the double banking operations, special attention was given to the vessel mooring orientation and swell level to ensure cargo positioning according to the discharge plans. deugro and DTEC took care that the simultaneous ballasting operations were safely executed. The consecutive 6-kilometer barge trips to the Bakui jetty were executed by 3 main barges. This meant that the wooden mats and stools on the barges did not need to be repositioned, leading to time, risk, and cost savings while minimizing waiting times. Within 6 weeks, and after over 30 barge trips, the discharge operations of all inbound vessels were completed according to schedule. The roll-off at the Bakui jetty was successfully executed according to a detailed ballast calculation. Since the weight of the adjacent railroad tracks could not be touched or loaded, a flyover bridge was designed. Due to the overhang of the 96-meter-long propylene-propane splitter, the ro-ro ramp had to be placed on temporary stools. After the vessel was in its Mediterranean mooring position, the stools were removed and the ramp sat on the vessel deck. The cargo units were then picked up by SPMTs for their 6-kilometer trip through the city of Police. The most challenging part here was the transport of the 889 metric ton and 96-meter-long propylene-propane splitter, which had to be maneuvered through all the narrow turns. Extensive traffic management measures were prepared in advance over a period of 1 year. These included the construction of new roads and a temporary 650 metric ton bridge, the modification of a building along the route, and several road widenings. With the delivery of these highly critical OSHL components under extreme weather conditions, deugro ensured the safe and successful project completion. This is another great example of defining logistics and delivering safety, with the exceptional cooperation and coordination between deugro, the client, and all partners involved. deugro is an industry leader in turnkey project logistics for clients all over the world. We combine our best minds to define logistics and deliver safety. Please visit deugro.com and follow us on YouTube.